Hello, Johnny here again. Well, here's the BBC. Now it's the wrong way round for you, so I'm going to turn it around. Like so. And what we're going to do is going to take the power supply out of the BBC. Now in the previous video I'd already taken the screws out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the keyboard out because that gets in the way, and then we'll be taking this out, the power supply, as a job lot. And once we've done that, the next thing we do is in here we need to take power supply apart to get at the circuit board. So the first thing we need to do is unscrew the keyboard. Now these are done by these two nut and bolts. So what I normally do is I get my trusty screwdriver, put it on the screw head and turn it, and that should loosen it enough that you can put your finger underneath it and turn the bolt. Grab the washer as well, that's important. And then the bolt comes off. Always keep them together so you don't lose what's going off. Do it this side as well. Sorry if my hands are getting in the way. There we go. There's the nut. So there's the nut, the washer and the bolt. Put them together to keep them safe. And that should have freed up. There we go. Then you undo the ribbon cable from the motherboard, just here. Now if it's never been taken out, it might be a little bit tricky, but don't be afraid. Here we go. And then you've got the speaker cable just here. So if I move the keyboard out of the way, you see the speaker cable there. So you just pull it out, and black is towards the power supply, so just remember where that went. So this is now the BBC, so this is where your extended ROMs will go, and when the MMC comes that'll go there. Well, in fact it'll probably go there. I'll move the basic from there to there. Cool. I love seeing computers, especially the inner workings. Just marvel at how they manage to lay out all those lines without short-circuiting anywhere. Anyway, I digress. Right, so the power supply. Well, the power supply is connected in 3 different locations, and then you've got a purple one there. So what we have to do is we have to take them off one by one. Alright, and one of the things that you'll see is the red on each one goes to what's on the motherboard, and you probably won't see it there, but let me see if I can lift it up so you can see it. Nah, it's too dark. But there's writing on the motherboard called VCC. So you got VCC3, VCC2, VCC1. So VCC means that's where the red cable goes when we put it back on, and then you've got the purple one that just fits there. So what you need to do is you need to pull them all out. Just takes a little bit of carefulness. There we go. Don't be afraid, because these things are made to be pulled out. There we go. That's it. And that should now allow us to take the power supply out. Now, to take the power supply out, you need to turn it upside down. And there's, I don't know if you can see, 3 screws, and they're the 3 that we need to unscrew. So let's get on with it. Now, one of them's got epoxy in, which is that one there, but managed to do it. And they've got washers as well. I'll get that one in a minute. Number 2 and number 3. There we go. So the power supply's dropped. Now I'll get the washers off, because we need them. Don't want to lose them. There we go. There's number 2. There's number 3. So keep them together. You don't want to lose them. Very difficult to find them. And then it's just a case of pulling it out. You've got to be very careful. So I'm just going to slide it out, put the rest of the cable through the hole. There we go. And be just a little bit careful with the plug. There it is. So there's one BBC without power supply. And there you go. One BBC micro. So power comes in here, gets transformed once, and I'm trying to see. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I'll bring the light in so we can see if we can get some light on the subject. Right, see that there? That long bit. So you got the disc here. Let's do this. See that one there? That's popped. Can you see? Oops. The packaging's come away from it. So that's one we've got to replace. The next replacement one is, right, let's do this. See if we can get it. It's there. That one there. That's the next one. And the other one, I think, is buried in the depths. No, it's that one there. That's the next one we have to replace. And they're the 3 capacitors you have to replace. So on this one, that one is broke. That one's popped there. That one there. That's the one that's popped. So what we're going to do is now we're going to dismantle this and eventually only have the power board on the table. So yeah, hopefully, there we go. It's just a case of so we need to unscrew the screws, because there's one there, 2 here, and then we need to snip these ties. There's one there. I'm not sure if we need to snip that one, but definitely that one. And then hopefully the whole lot will pull out, but we've got to be careful here because we need to take, we need to take these spade connectors off this switch, but we'll see. Right, so let's get started. So take the screw off here. And they're fixed in with some adhesive, so you've got to be careful with them. You don't wreck the heads on them. And there's another one here. That's that one. That's that one. So there's one with its washer. There's number 2. And number 3 is just there in the middle. So there we go, with its washer. There you go, there's the third one. Now, here you have to squeeze 2 ties in on all 4 sides, so those 2 need squeezing in, and they allow you to push this through the hole. So it's just a bit of plastic, just need a little bit of luck and good fortune. So we take the tie back off these wires because it'll get in the way. Chuck that, don't need that anymore. I've just got some new ones in the pack. That is now free to move. You know, it's in there, and all I did was use the extra wide pair of mole clips, just literally touched them, squeezed them in, pushed it through, and it went through. So we can do the same on this side if we need to. That allows the switch to move. But we should have some sort of movement, but I know there's something missing. Yes, we've got a ground there, and I think there's another ground somewhere. So we need that. We need to take this ground. We need to unscrew that as well. Give it a good twist because it's got some, and trust it to have a bolt on the other side. So hold the bolt. There we go. Use my finger. Oh, the glue's getting in the way. There we go. Unscrew it, and then we should have 2 free green cables, which we do. put that to one side. We have another earthing point here which we need to do. Now should just need to hold that there and that unscrew. There we go. Sorted. There's the thing, and the cable is free. Put that to one side. Now we should have some movement on this board. There we go. Got some movement. So we need to now is let this switch, we need some movement on that switch, and the way that it's got some movement, yeah, so there's a tie back around that. So how we're going to get that off? I think the scissors would be a bit too much. Now, gonna need a knife. Gonna have to get a knife. Right. Got a knife, cut away from the cable. There we go. There you go. They're all right. Now I need to pull the pads off. So, got all the 4 pads off here. Now we need to push the switch through the hole. Now there's 2 little lugs that we have to just encourage to depress. That's the first half. Right, so we'll do it at the same time on this side. Bit of hand coordination here. There's another one, and the bottom one, always a difficult one because you can't quite get to it. So you can get to it from this side. Not really. So we'll keep going. Got 3 through, just need 1 more. There we go. Hopefully that's done it. Nope. That's the top one. think that's done it. Not quite, a bit more. A bit more encouragement. There we go. There we go. Out comes the switch. One switch. Put that to one side. And we should be able to slide out the board now. It's just taking a little bit of patience. There we go. This latch, there we go. Got caught. So keep moving it. That's got caught again, I think. There we go. Bingo! So we don't need this for the moment. And this is it. One power board. Now, let's do that. There's the capacitor that's blown there. We're going to replace that one there as well. And I think it's that electrolyte there. And that's what we're going to do in the next video. So I'm going to have a cup of tea and then get back right on it. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.